Hi everyone, so I've got another haul for you today. As usual, I will have timestamps in the description box below if you want to skip around to watch a different shop. Now I realized that at the very end of my last haul I said I was going to do some days from the SBC Advent calendar, but I forgot to fit those in, so I'm going to start with that, and I do have the entire rest of the Advent calendar here, so I know it's well past the time that you would open it, but in case you don't want to be spoiled anyway, or you just want to skip this part, there are timestamps below if you want to do that. So this is kind of your last chance to turn back. I am going to start with the Advent days. Now these are not in any particular order. I've kind of been collecting them here on my desk, so I don't know which day was which, but I'm just going to go over them. So I remember that this is actually the last day. This is the bonus day, so there was supposed to be 12 days, but this was kind of like day 13, so we have some nice things. This is actually a repeat of one of the days. This kind of pink picnic blanket pattern wiggle with silver foil. It's the exact same as one of the previous days, so now I have two, so I am just going to put that with my other one. I'm not really going to go over that because you've already seen that. We do have these really cute gift labels, which are a completely new thing for ScribblePrintsCo, and I don't think they're going to come to the shop. It's just kind of a bonus thing that she made for us for the Advent, so that's really cool. This one is white with silver foil, and then this one is pink with, I think that's rose gold foil. So obviously it's too late to use them for this year, but you could use them for any kind of gift at any holiday or any time. And then we have a kind of script sampler in all 4 foils as well as part of the bonus envelope. So we have declutter, me time, tidy up, take out, laundry, workout, and target run in all 4 foils. So that's really cool. I do have all of the script stickers that I want from her in all the colors, but it's always nice to have extras. And let's see what else we got. So there was one day of dual foil. So here we have silver and rose gold, which is a really interesting combination, but there are lots of sheets here in this dual foil. I really hope that I can find a kit to use these with. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I'm sure there is one, especially for like winter and Christmas time. I'm sure I'll be able to find one. So we have 3 sheets of full box overlays and 3 sheets of header overlays, and they all kind of go together. So the first set is this kind of star pattern. They're just little stars spaced pretty widely apart. And then the next one is just your regular confetti dots, the tiny confetti dots. And then this last one is the twinkle format. I have a lot of twinkle wiggle formats, so that may seem familiar. This is kind of hard to tell how it's dual foil unless you look really closely with the confetti one, but you can see it, and you can see it pretty clearly in the others, so that's really cool. So that was one of the days, and then another one of the days, I think this was the Christmas Eve day, is this set of like tons of full box quote overlays, which are really cool. So there's six whole sheets with 4 each sheet, so that's 24 full box overlays total, which is just an insane amount, and it is in this gorgeous kind of glitter hollow, which is so awesome. So each sheet is kind of themed differently. So this one is like a party theme, time to drink champagne and blow bubbles, life is a party, dress like it, cue the confetti, and then once you pop, the fun don't stop. So that's really fun. And this one is kind of a travel/adventure sheet. Let's go exploring. I haven't been everywhere, but it's on my list. Live with no excuses, travel with no regrets. We have nothing to lose and a world to see. Then this one is kind of like a snarky, sassy kind of sheet. So you're a diamond dear, they can't break you. Know your worth, then add tax. Sassy since birth. And then just disclaimer for the bad word in this one. Princess, no bitch, queen. And then this one is kind of a motivational one. So life is tough, but so are you. Even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise. Every day is a fresh start, and if it costs you your peace, it's too expensive. Preach. And then this one is a really just romantic, lovey one. And suddenly all the love songs were about you. You will forever be my always. You are the best thing that's ever been mine. You make my heart happy. And this last one is a girl boss kind of sheet. She's got that girl boss hustle. Dream hard, work harder. Act like a lady, think like a boss. Just a girl who decided to go for it. So that is so many quote overlays, and I love that so much. So that's that, and then there's 2 remaining wiggles here that are new. This is the rainbow shattered glass one, which is completely unique in the twinkle format. Yeah, I don't think I've seen anything like this in her shop. I think all of the wiggles in this advent are not coming to the shop, I believe. They're super special just for us, but I really love this rainbow one. I don't think I have a rainbow one otherwise, but just look at this gorgeous shattered glass effect. It's like a gemstone kind of. Very, very cool. So it is a twinkle, so you have the solid bows and the kind of twinkle confetti bottom washi overlays, photo corners, circle icons, and date dots. There is a cool gradient with the date dots, although it would be really cool if they were all like rainbow colors. Looks like there's only red and yellow, but the headers are very rainbow. And the full box overlays, and then this sheet, which is the cutout icons, page flag overlays, little emoticon faces, or I guess emoji faces, weekend banner, which is cut out, and then little twinkle deco dots. So I love that so much. I don't have any rainbow kits right now, I don't think, but I can anticipate getting some. And then finally, this last one is this regular confetti wiggle in a like a really cool gray color. It's like a really light, warm gray, which is really pretty. And I'm certain that there's going to be a lot of kits that this is going to go with. So this is confetti style, so it does have the confetti dots up here, but then the outline bows. This is kind of like an older format. It's kind of hard to see the gray, but you can kind of get the idea. It's a very warm gray. And then this page, photo corners, circle icons, date dots, confetti header overlays, and full box overlays right here. So I love this one so much. I cannot wait to use it. I think just that gray is just a really pretty color, and it's so unique. I don't think I've seen a gray foil just anywhere else. So that is really awesome. And that is it for the rest of the ScribblePrintsCo Advent. If you missed the other days and you want to see those, just check out my previous hauls. And there are also a lot of other people, a lot of other YouTubers who are just going over all of them like in one video. Like I think Kittenish Girl Jess has one out right now where you can just see her going through all the days. So there are options. This is just kind of my take and how I'm kind of planning on using them. So yeah, so that brings us to the end of this section. Let's go on to the next one. Alrighty, so for this next part of the haul, I have kits on kits on kits. I have 2 big orders from 2 different shops. So first we're going to start with paper candy art. This is probably my second really big order from her, I think. Or maybe it's my first really big one and the others have been small. I don't know. It's one of my first few times ordering from her. So first I'm going to go over the full kits that I got. Let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like 8 full kits. And they did come all in one cello, which was probably this big one right here. But I did take them all out and separate them into their own cellos that I had left over, just because I like keeping them all together that way. And I did get like all the extras, so I did put those in with the actual kits. So I'm just going to I'm going to show you the format of one, and then, actually no, I think I'm going to just open all of them because I want you to see all the extra boxes, because her kits are really cool in that you can get kind of the smaller, or the, I guess the medium size maybe. Whatever it is, this like isn't the full deluxe size, but you still get 2 extra full boxes with that, and that's the thing I'm most obsessed with about the format, but the format really is great. So you're gonna see it for basically all of them. Speaking of that, I shouldn't have put them all into their own cells if I was just gonna take them all out again, but I wasn't thinking when I did that. So first is this Buddy the Elf kit. Obviously, you've probably seen this art going around. I think it is Glam Art, Xana's art, Xana, I'm not sure how to say that, but I follow her on Instagram and I love her art a lot. I pretty much would get almost every clip art set that she's come out with in some kit version. But when I saw that she did this one, I was like, I have to get it, and especially when I saw that Paper Candy Art did this, because I was even more like, I have to get it, because I love this art and I love this this shop, this kit format. So I'm really glad that I got my hands on some of it, because I'm still looking for somebody to post the ScribblePrintsCo Elf kit in the buy sell trade, and nobody's done it. That's the only kit that I ever wanted from ScribblePrintsCo that I have not been able to find in the buy sell trade so far. Since I think it was last year and it wasn't posted this year, I'm feeling like it's probably not going to be posted again, but hopefully I will forget about it. Anyway, I'm glad I did get this one, because I got a previous elf kit from, I think, Cricut Paper Co., but there was no people in that kit. It was just like icons, like images like that and stuff like that. So I really wanted one with the actual characters in it. So I was really glad that she put this together in the way that we have Buddy and we have Jovi and Papa Elf all in the full boxes. And the only reason I remember their names is because I just watched this for Christmas last week. It's the only way I remember their names. But I'm glad I can finally like name some characters for y'all, because usually I'm like, oh, I remember that person but not anybody else, let me know. But this time I do remember, so I'm really proud of myself for that. But yeah, it really has everything in here. You have Snow Globe of New York, the quote, and I just like to smile. Smiling's my favorite. I love that little elf cupcake right there. I love that particular scene of Jovi. She looks really pretty like that in her little elf mall uniform. And then of course the sweet pasta with the syrup, of course, and it is all just really cute. So let's kind of go over it. So the second page has all the scripts you could possibly need and several cutout icons, which I really love. I prefer using character stickers to cut out icons, but I greatly prefer cutout icons to circle icons. So these are, they definitely are useful. Scripts I don't tend to use as much, but I may use a couple and then give away the rest. And I don't really use these either that are like a combination of scripts and icons. I don't really use those. And then we have this page. The third page does include the 2 extra full boxes. So you get 10, I think you get 11, yeah, you get 11 full boxes in each kit, which is like the most. And it's awesome and insane. You do get your sidebar tracker boxes right here, date covers, flag checklists, and then really mini circle icons. And then here we have just more candy, and then the Jack in the Box from that scene towards the beginning where like he's testing all the Jack in the Boxes to see if they're coming out right. And one of them like is delayed and it scares the crap out of him. It's really funny. So yeah, that's kind of a nice callback to that. And then this one is just more kind of elf party accessories. Like there's a cracker right there, and then the bottom washi, which is, I don't think this is cut in half. I think this is the normal size of the bottom washi right here, and then you can just add on this or cut this in half and use that if you want to. And then you get 2 glitter strips. I don't really know what those would be used for, but you could theoretically just cut them for like headers or something. And then for this page you get 6 half boxes and then several quarter box different variations, which I really like all the variations of. It keeps things interesting. A couple of bill dues down there and some mini checklists. I don't think you get any, do you get any big checklists with this size? No, which is really awesome because I don't ever use those. So then here we have date dots for the date covers, which is a really nice touch. Work labels, which is really good if you're doing some white space planning and you want to mark work, but you have a really busy day, so you need it to be really small. Work labels are excellent for that. 2 habit trackers, 2 versions of the weekend banner, a movie marquee, which is really nice. I almost thought there was not going to be one, but there was. To-do headers, and then you get some more boxes here. You get a few third boxes, which is really excellent. I love third boxes too when I'm doing some white space planning. And then I also added on the glitter sampler, which is all the glitter headers and some glitter labels and extra boxes right here. So let me just do a quick count to see if this would be reasonable to do with some white space planning, because I feel like it probably isn't. And I might have to pull some in, but I just want to get an idea of how many you would have to pull in. So essentially you need about 40 boxes, I think is what I added it up one time. Actually, it would, if you don't mind, really quick, I'm just going to go through my latest spread, which I did no space planning on, and add up how many boxes I used. I also used extenders on this week. This is kind of a little preview of my planner, although this plan with me has already gone up. I never show my planner in my hauls, not usually, so this is kind of a special treat for y'all. So let me just kind of see what I did here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. I'm counting that flat lay as a box. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, so obviously there's more than 40. There's probably about 50 that you would need. Although I did use extenders. So if you take away the extended portions, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that would be about 8. So yeah, if you subtract that, it would be about 40. Preferably some more, but then again, like one of those was a flat base. You could theoretically just replace one with a flat lay or some other kind of box, like the movie marquee also counts as one. So let me just see what we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so that's 14 plus 6 is 20. I don't use those. 20, 23, 25, 26. I always use that, so it's 27. 27 plus 12 is 39. So that's 39. So that's really, really dang close. Let me see if there's another one like hiding somewhere that I could pull in. No, that's really it. Oh, you could use these labels too. These could count if you want to mark your work at least once or twice with that. That would take you a little bit over 40. Plus, if you have a lot of kit leftovers lying around, it would be really easy to pull in a color from this color scheme. Like this green and red and yellow. Even the gray would actually be really easy to match to like any other kit. Like these are really solid colors. So that would be fairly easy to do. So yeah, these kits are really full. The only thing it doesn't have is like other headers other than just the like 5 little to-do ones that you get. Because like I'm used to kits having like a pretty big header selection, and then I only pick out the one that says dinners, and that's the only one I ever use. But this one, these kits, you don't get it in this size. You don't get any other headers. So that would be like the one thing that was missing, and that would actually force me to use one of these like boxes here. Probably I would do a label for that, and then I'd have to write in dinners myself or use like a script over that. So that's kind of what I would have to do for that. So I'd have to sacrifice one for that if I was going to do some white space planning or no white space. But yeah, just that's kind of how you can keep in mind how the format of this kit is. I don't actually remember if I went over this kit format in any other haul video. I don't think I went this in depth, but now you kind of have an idea. And there are extras you can buy in a whole other listing. She offers a lot of things usually. The glitter sampler is always an option that you can get extra, and then deco is almost always like every single one of these kits except one has deco that you can get extra. So I did add this on. I think it's interesting that it doesn't come with the main kit, because usually it's something that would be included, but I was fine to add it on because I really just wanted everything. So, and you do get a lot of nice deco. It's kind of pricey. All the add-ons are kind of pricey, but the kit itself is actually like really good value. Like, it's kind of on the cheaper side, so so it kind of all works out. Like, this is almost like equivalent to a ScribblePrintsCo Ultimate kit, and I think you get even one more full box. So so yeah, it's a very good price for that. And I don't even think the Ultimate kits include glitter headers, so all together this is like cheaper than an Ultimate kit would be. So that is the format, and that is the Buddy the Elf kit. So next I got this Mario kit. It's just called Mario. I have not seen much Mario art out there. If anybody else has it, I think there's one Odd Loop kit that's like a scene Mario kit, and then there is a Keytown one, which I did buy. So those are the only two other Mario kits that I've seen. But I really liked this one too, because it was like Mario themed stuff, not just like an actual Mario video game. This is just kind of Mario aesthetic. So like the shirt with Peach on it, I love the Mario cake right there. The shoes and the hats and all the accessories and stuff. I think these are like cookies right there, which is really cute, and the balloons. So I just thought it was really cute. It would be fun for like a kid's party, somebody who's obsessed with Mario, or just like me on a week when I want to binge like any of the Mario games that I play, which is a lot. It just made sense for me to get this. So I am going to open it up and show you these two extra boxes, and I'm not going to go over every single page like I did in the last one, because I just want you to see the extra boxes, because full boxes are the most important part of a kit for me, and I know that probably a lot of y'all feel the same. Like, that's what draws you to the kit. And I don't want y'all to have to like go over to the shop in order to see them. I want you to get everything you need from the kits right here. So these are the two extra boxes from it. You get an alternate skin tone for the girl with the peach shirt, and then you get an extra box which is kind of like an old-fashioned TV with the like Bowser and his little clown car, or one of the Koopa dudes. And then your 9th one is just this or sorry, not 9th, 11th one is this really cool piranha plant wallpaper sort of thing, which is very fun. And here is the deco that goes along with that. Again, it's a lot of little deco, which I love. The little ones I like to put at the top of the date covers, and the bigger ones like that I would put more in the bottom washi, or in the sidebar even. So that is just a brief overview of that. I'm not like 100% a fan of the drawing style. It just seems kind of too simplistic and almost a little bit too sketchy. The lines definitely seem very sketchy, which is not necessarily my thing, and the outlines are a little bit too thin. Like, if you just want to like compare it to that. But I just liked the theme, and I hadn't seen that art anywhere else, so it made sense. Alrighty, and this next one, we're going back to Christmas for a bit. I guess it's kind of just randomly interspersed in here. I should have sorted it, but I did not sort it. So y'all are getting it as I am picking it up. Sorry, I have hiccups right now. So this is Christmas Movie. This is art that has also been floating around everywhere, basically. Very popular art. And obviously I love movies just all the time, any season, but I love Christmas also just like crazy. So you put them together and you have like my favorite thing in the world, Christmas movies. So obviously I had to get this art from somewhere, and I really liked this kit the best from this shop. So obviously there's Elf and the Grinch, which I watch basically every year. I watch one version of the Grinch, or one or two versions of the Grinch every year. And I watch Elf every year too. Home Alone, I don't know if I'm gonna make that a tradition to watch every year or not. I watched it last year, and then earlier this year, I binged all 4 Home Alone movies. I think there's 4, there might be 5. I really hope there's not 5. But yeah, I binged all 4 of them just so I could watch them. So I didn't want to watch it this Christmas season since I already binged the whole series earlier in the year. I saw Miracle on 34th Street probably a few years ago. Really loved it. I want to watch it again. That's like next Christmas maybe. Christmas Vacation I watched for the first time this year, and I thought it was really funny. I wouldn't watch it again, I don't think, but it was funny. And then just other stuff like Olaf, who's not super Christmassy, but I guess he's kind of winter themed. And then the Grinch shirt says I'm kind of a big deal. You got some Christmas albums right here, which I really like. And lots of hot chocolate and various Christmas treats. So I really like the aesthetic, the colors. The green is kind of like a teal green, which is really interesting, but the red is classic red, and I think that really works for this kit. I did get both full box add-on options for this kit. So one of them is characters, one of them is not, is just extras, and they are all like totally unique from these. So if you get all of this, you're going to get so many full boxes. You'd have to probably spread this over 2 weeks. And some of it, like the art is kind of repeated, but I liked the Santa mug in front of the TV, even though the TV is kind of the same as that. But then you get the slippers, you get a Grinch mug. There's like so many mugs in this kit in total, including that one with like marshmallows and then I guess pretzels, which is an interesting combo and one that I want to try now. And then the little gingerbread man. And then the girls, all I need is a reindeer, that Grinch shirt. Decorations, a little doggy right there who is really cute. Looks almost like a bear. And then I love her braids right there, those fishtail braids. It's kind of hard to see in this light. If I back up maybe. Yeah, those are really pretty fishtail braids. So yeah, I don't know which ones exactly I'm going to use and which ones I'm going to save for another week or just leave out entirely. I usually make those decisions. Well, sometimes I make them when I look at the kit, but other times I'll save them for when I'm actually going to use the kit. So let me just show you the extra boxes. So that's 11 boxes in the kit plus 8. So that's 19 full boxes, which is just insane. So then you get this, I love those socks right there with the drink, and that is obviously Mean Girls right there, the Christmas kind of talent show on that one. And then that's like on a little tray in the bath, which is really funny. I just noticed that. And what is number 11? So number 11 is a Christmas bucket list, which is really cute. I don't even think I looked at this before. Let me see what it says. Decorate gingerbread house. I did that this Christmas. Go ice skating. I did that with my boyfriend. Christmas movie marathon. I did that like Christmas week. I just watched like 10 Christmas movies because I didn't watch any really before that. So I just had to do them all at once. Go look at Christmas lights. We did that on a train ride. Wrap gifts. Check. Secret Santa. Yeah, that's how my extended family does Christmas every year, so I did that. Pillsbury snowman cookies. I don't really like those, so I did not do that. Watch Elf. Make hot chocolate. Check. So I did everything on this list except the Pillsbury snowman cookies. So I think I did pretty good for this year for Christmas. So that is that kit. Let me just make sure I'm putting it in correctly. And yeah, I think of all the shops that did this art, I think this one is definitely the one to go with. So it's already been like 20 minutes for the segment and I've only done 3 kits. Gotta speed this up. Alright, I am actually just gonna grab the remaining Christmas ones and we're gonna go with those. So this one is very similar to the last one actually. This one is the Candy Cane Cutie kit. It's kind of like got the same theme going on with the coziness and the hot drinks and the movie and the snowman mug. Yeah, it's very similar, but it's different colors. It's again traditional red, but a lighter green, kind of almost more olive green. I really think it's funny how shops always do that. They switch up one color really slightly. So let's see what we got. We got the laptop with Home Alone. Again, more Christmas mugs and cookies. Another Santa mug. Milk for Santa. Slippers, wrapping gifts. This is like almost a more kind of outdoorsy vibe going on here. And I did get the Fashion Girls and the deco. So I guess this kit didn't actually have deco, which is very interesting to me. Yeah, I usually get just whatever extras are available, so if I didn't get it, it probably wasn't available, so that's weird. Maybe I can get it from somewhere else. So we got the extra Fashion Girls. So these are basically just versions of these two boxes here, but where you can see the girl's face and not the floor. So it's kind of really hard for me to choose because I like how she's sitting on like pillows and stuff, and I like the naughty and nice pillows right there. But I also like seeing her face, so I may just have to stretch this out over 2 weeks and use both types. But yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do with that. And there's the deco for that, real briefly. And then your 11th full box is just a skin tone variation on the Santa hot chocolate mug. And then your 2 extra boxes are skin tone variations on these 2 here. So if you really don't want faces, but you want a different skin tone, then that's what you would do for that. So actually, I may not have to spread this out over 2 weeks. I could just use extenders and it would be fine. So that may be what I would do. Actually, I don't even know if that would be possible because, well, no, it would. Let me show you what I'm thinking of in just 1 second while I waste y'all's time trying to cram stuff into a cello. This is real intriguing to watch, I know. So, I did also get this art from another shop, which is simply a mess. So usually I coordinate and I choose one shop with one set of art that I really like, or I'll just get full boxes from one shop. But here I think I went ahead and just got the entire kit, the mini kit. But I also feel pretty justified because it does look pretty different. Some stuff is a little bit the same, but some stuff is not, and the coloring is also a little bit different. This is more brown and green, and there's a lot more tree in here. There's like no Christmas tree in here at all, but there is Christmas tree everywhere in here. And you get the dog and the hat, which you don't get over here, the Christmas tree with the presents, which you don't get, the wood and the fireplace, and this lantern. All of that is like completely new and like exclusive to this kit, I guess. So that is why I got both of those. So they were significantly different enough that I felt justified in that. Usually I would consider that a mistake, but I think this is good enough. And since I got the full kit, I don't have to worry about trying to stretch this kit out for 2 weeks because I have just 2 kits. So, and I'm not going to go over this one because this is not a Simply a Mess haul. It's just kind of a teaser of the full boxes that I got. So next we have the Snoopy kit. This one was one that did not come with deco. But yeah, this looks almost exactly the same as like this over here, like in terms of art style. Yeah, it's probably the same person who did that. But yeah, again, this is art I haven't seen anywhere else. You know, it would be really funny if she actually drew this herself, which would explain why this is exclusive and there's 2 that look the same. Either that or she has an exclusive artist. But yeah, I haven't seen too many Snoopy kits. I think Keytown has a few, obviously. Keytown has everything like that. But I really like this one because it was just themed stuff. So, like Snoopy and Whipstock on the shirt, the couch, the backpack. Pretty realistic backpack, honestly. I love those cookies right there. And then kind of a more realistic dog version of Snoopy in his doghouse, and the Charlie Brown shirt mug. So yeah, there was really no extras with this kit except I think the glitter. Yeah, so I did get the glitter, but there was not anything else. So let me just show you the extra boxes. So you have skin tone variations on the girls for your 9th and 10th full boxes. And then your 11th one is hilariously a realistic version of Woodstock, who is, I guess, a finch, I think, or a cardinal. I don't know what birds are. I'm really not an expert on birds. One of those two, I'm betting, on the doghouse, so that's really cool. I'm glad we got a realistic version of Woodstock, whatever he is. That just seems right to me. So, yeah, really cute Snoopy kit. I don't really know for sure what I'm going to use this for, but I will find something. And then, finally for Christmas kits, I have this Nutcracker kit. I've seen this art floating around a little bit, I think, but this one just made sense for me to get. It's not like my favorite ever Nutcracker art, but then again, there's very little Nutcracker art out there, so I can't really be too picky. I love the Nutcracker, though, more than like anything in the world, and I love the extra boxes that come with this because it is kind of themed towards the movie that came out, Nutcracker in the Four Seasons, which I did like. So I'm going to rip this open and show you everything because, yeah, it did come with a lot. Also, the freebie that came with this order was this pink one right here. She always does like all of her little classic icons in a certain color. So this one is pink, so I put it with this kit because it matched, obviously. So I'm really bad with my phone today. I keep like pulling on my mic is attached to my phone, which is filming right now, so I keep pulling on it when I pull away. But yeah, I like how this is very pink and girly and fun, but still has lots of blues in there, so it's very wintry. Got some nice hot drinks and snowflakes and candy, some nutcrackers, a little pink mouse with the key and the clock. Very classic. So we got 2 more boxes here. You get skin tone variations on the nutcrackers, weirdly enough, and a skin tone variation on the gingerbread house, which is equally hilarious. I don't really think I would use that one because it doesn't really match the rest of the kit. I love this this 11th box though, which is the planner with the washi. That is gorgeous. I'll definitely be using that along with these extra boxes of the characters from the movie. Or was it Nutcracker in the Four Realms? Did I say Four Seasons? I meant Four Realms. Whatever I said, I meant Four Realms. So here we have the main girl, whose name is either Clara or Marie, depending on which version you look at. I don't remember what it was in the new movie. I think it was Clara. And then the Nutcracker Prince, I guess. Even though I think that's the wrong skin tone. One of the ballerinas, that's a really pretty one. And then I'm guessing that's the Sugar Plum Fairy. Looks right to me. It's been a while since I've seen the movie. It's been a year. But yeah, I love how there's characters from the movie, so that kind of cements it all together for me, and the deco in there as well. So yeah, the other Nutcracker art I have is, I think, from ScribblePrintsCo, which I had to get from the buy sell trade. I may have 2 versions of it in the 2 different color options. I think I just recently hauled one from Magnolia Boulevard in the darker color scheme, and then ScribblePrintsCo was the only one that really did the light color scheme, so I had to get that one too because I thought it was really pretty. So yeah, so I actually have kind of a lot of Nutcracker art now. Alrighty, so now we're kind of backing out of Christmas a little bit. So I have this kit, which is called Remus Lupin, and it is obviously themed after Remus Lupin from Harry Potter, so it's very werewolfy, but not like overwhelmingly Remus Lupin specific. Like there's a lot of these scenes that could just apply to like really anything kind of spooky or dark. And then just a couple of these like definitely make you think of Lupin, the Marauder's Map and the chocolate. But of course, if you look at the books, you have Defense Against the Dark Arts, obviously. And I guess that's Life After Lycanthropy is what I believe that says. So yeah, that's kind of cool right there. I just really love the colors of this kit, and I love how there's a kit dedicated to Remus Lupin. They should make one for Sirius Black, and probably like everybody. Yeah, it's just a really beautiful kit, really beautiful art. And I've seen this in a few shops, and I think I was gonna get it from somebody else too, but then I stopped myself because I had already bought this one. But it's very irresistible art. So you do get extra full boxes here, which are gorgeous. They are planner related, well, except for this one, which is just like random food. But you have the strings planner right here, like probably a traveler's notebook or something. A coil planner with the kit, which is really funny. And some washi and a planner clip right there. So I love how you can make it planner themed Remus Lupin, which doesn't make sense at all. And then you get your deco right here. I love how there's a sticker of the stickers just themselves, which is really funny. I always love stickerception. So that is a super, super gorgeous kit. Never seen a kit done really in those colors and that style before. And there goes the camera again. I need a tripod. I really do. A proper one. Not like this one that does not really clip onto anything very well. I need one that is freestanding. On my wish list. Alright, and then finally we have this Willy Wonka kit, and I have been eyeing this art for a very long time. I think this is also Glam Art Xana, however you say her name. Yeah, so once I saw that she came out with this art, I had to get it. And I did look around a bit to find out who I would get it from. It's possible that Keytown also offered this, if I'm not mistaken. But ultimately, I did a lot of comparing, and I decided that this one was the best version I had seen. So yeah, these boxes are put together really, really well. So I love the 4 kids in the candy room, Charlie, the Oompa Loompa. This is obviously the newer Charlie in the Chocolate Factory instead of Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. I love both versions. And then the squirrel, of course, Willy Wonka. That's Johnny Depp's Wonka. The golden ticket. And I did get the extra double box. See, occasionally she will offer double boxes as extras too. Sometimes I get it, sometimes I won't, but I did really like this one because I wanted just all of them in front of the factory. I thought that was really cool, even though the art is kind of a repeat of what's already in here. I just liked it all put together in one scene. And there are no extra full boxes that you could get separately, but the ones that come with the kit are just the outside of the factory, which is really cool because you can see the W in that one and you can't see it anywhere else in the kit. And then Willy Wonka's hat and cane in front of what looks to be like a bunch of candy. And then this one is really funny. It's the Mike TV gets his own box with the goggles and the video games. And the bottom washi is this gorgeous candy. I realize I haven't been showing you the bottom washi for all of them. So if you want to see that, go ahead and check out her shop. It is on Etsy. And there is the deco for that too. So I really love this. It's so fun. The colors are so bright and colorful, and they make me think of candy, which is obviously the whole point of Willy Wonka. And it is a very different feel, this kit, from the movie, because the movie is very dark, because it is a Tim Burton, Johnny Depp film. So by definition, it must be dark. It must be the darkified version of the original story, even if the original story is very fun, because they did the exact same thing with Alice in Wonderland. But I still love it. I still love this kit, even though it's different from the aesthetic from the movie, because I like both aesthetics for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So I did get 2 sheets of just full boxes just by themselves because I have my reasons. She does offer these a la carte as well, which is really awesome. First, I'm going to go over this one. This is the Frozen one, and I didn't get the full kit because I wanted to get the full kit from Keytown. Because I think I liked those full boxes a little bit better, but there were like a couple boxes from here that I wanted to add on to that one that were not in the Keytown kit. Like I think that one, and then that one possibly. that were not already over there. So this is kind of a preview of that kit that I'm going to get from Keytown. But I really just love this art, which you can find in a lot of shops. It was pretty widely used this year. I love that like super realistic Elsa and Anna, and even Sven. And I like how you get the other dress options too, because I like all of their outfits. And yeah, it is just super gorgeous. I always love doing realistic versions of the Disney princesses. And it just seems perfect, so I can't wait to get the actual kit. Put that with that. And then I did a similar thing with this white Christmas sheet. I've seen this art in like every shop, and every shop has their own unique take on the full boxes. So I actually could not resist this one from 3 different shops, which was like a sin. But I did get the full boxes from 2 of the shops, and then a full kit from the 3rd, which I will show all of you. Well, I will show all of you all of that in this haul. I have it all with me right now. So these are the full boxes from Paper Candy Art. You get your classic double box scene of the winter landscape, and that's kind of a reason I didn't get this full kit with these boxes, because I think that's kind of a waste of a full box or a double box scene, because there's not much else in there. I love the heart-shaped snowball, the gifts. I love that just full box of the gingerbread house. It's a really gorgeous gingerbread house. So it was really cute, and I love that fireplace scene there too. So I also got the boxes from Simply a Mess, and I got this probably primarily because of the quote box and the Christmas songs sheet. This box is kind of similar to that one, and also because it has a girl, because not all of the sheets or not all the kits have the girl in it. It also uses the double box scene, which is even worse than that one, because at least there's a sled and wood in that one. And then kind of a zoomed in version of that. And then I got the extra fashion girls for that, because this girl is in here, but this version is not, so I wanted those 2. So I am gonna probably combine these with the 3rd one and just put all of that together, and probably space the kit over. It's going to be about 3 weeks at least that I would be able to do that. So we'll see how I manage that, and I will show you the actual kit that I got it with when I get into this next part of the haul, which is from ScribblePrintsCo. So yeah, I have kind of a bigger order from ScribblePrintsCo price-wise, because I got all ultimate kits. I got 4 ultimate kits, and I never do that. Usually I'm a mini kit person, but I've decided that with my some white space planning affinity, ultimate kits just make more sense to me. So I'm kind of buying less, but when I do buy, I buy all ultimate kits, so it adds up in price really quickly. So that's why I kind of have to be more sparing with it. But so this isn't like all the kits I want that have come out. There's a ton more, but these were the ones I was afraid were going to go away, because the Christmas season is over and winter is coming to an end soon. So I really wanted to get all of the Christmas and winter kits. So here's the extras that I got, and also the foil that I got as well. And it looks like there's a pretty little envelope here, a silver envelope. I don't remember exactly what this is. I think it's just the freebies. It's kind of like a random act of kindness that she's doing, but she's doing it in an envelope instead, and this is a really gorgeous envelope, which I am obviously still going to save and use because it's so pretty. Oh, that's so cool. So these look like handwritten notes that somebody, probably poor Emily or somebody, has to write. I can't imagine how much your hands would hurt after writing so many of these, but it is really awesome that they are doing that. So that's on the back of this journaling card. So the front side is kind of a scene from Grinchmas. I did not actually get Grinchmas, although I wanted to, just for the scene of the planner with all the stuff that the Jim Carrey Grinch says in the movie, like wallow in self-pity or or something like that, jazzercise, like all that stuff written in the planner. I just loved that box so much, but I didn't think it was justified getting the whole kit because I have Grinch kits and I don't really like pinkifying the Grinch. That doesn't make any sense to me. So so I passed on it, but I just thought it was a really funny box. Anyway, it says, well, I'm just going to read it for you in case you can't read the cursive. It says, Dear Scribbler, thank you for your continuous love and support this year. We hope you have a wonderful holiday season. As a gift to you for your continued support, enjoy this sheet of stickers. Love, SPC Squad. Oh, I'm keeping that cover. And it is not just one sheet of stickers. It is many. Yeah. So, in addition to this kind of normal size freebie, which has a full box quote overlay that says, planner friends make the best friends. Classic quote. Then you get a few labels, ScribblePrintsCo Happy Mail, Wiglet Wednesday, and new releases, the classic 3. I also got a full sheet of, what is this? Is this? Oh, so these are like bougie boxes. Alright, that's cool. I can always use bougie boxes. And these are in silver, as are these scripts. So you get like a whole sheet sampler of like all of her best-selling scripts in silver too. So I can always use that. And as for the other foil, as for the other freebie I got the $75 and up sampler in hollow. I probably have at least 2 of these by now. I keep getting hollow, but that is perfectly fine because I love hollow. And I probably have like almost a full set of these header overlays by now at least. And tons of these really tiny scripts. And the 2 girls from Wicked. And the quote box right there. So as for my actual order, I did get finally the drink icons in all 4 foils because I have the food and I keep wanting to like reach for a wine one or like a tea one, and there keeps never being one, or a Starbucks one especially. So I realized that the next time I planned and I wanted to use all foil, I would have to have them. And I should have gotten like 10 sheets of each of these because there's only 1 icon on each sheet per icon, and I'm going to go through it really fast. So yeah, there's like an iced drink from Starbucks, a martini type thing, beer, that's like a frappuccino, wine, another Starbucks drink, I think that's soda, boba, and then tea. That is gold, silver, rose gold, and this gorgeous hollow, which is so rainbowy. So I love that. And then I got the Christmas movie scripts. Oh no, yes. Oh no, yes, no, yes. I got the Christmas movie scripts and gold and silver because those are really the only 2 foil colors I used for Christmas spreads. I realized I didn't have this for some reason, and I needed it because I need holiday movie bucket list sheets from like all the shops. And this one actually does have some that others don't have, like Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. That's new. So let me just read all of them. Home Alone, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, The Santa Claus. I watched that whole series this year, which was actually pretty good. Elf, The Polar Express, my favorite Christmas movie. Die Hard, not a Christmas movie. Christmas with the Cranks. I watched that for the first time this year. It was really funny. I actually might watch that again next year. It was hilarious, especially if you have drunk a little bit. It is even more funny. Nightmare Before Christmas, of course. I watched that for Halloween this year, so I didn't watch it for Christmas this year. Miracle on 34th, A Christmas Story. That's like a classic, but I saw it once and I was like, yep, once is enough for me. Love Actually, I haven't seen that. Jingle All the Way, I heard that was really bad. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Don't really know anything about that. A Charlie Brown Christmas, I did watch that. It was cute, but I really like the Thanksgiving one the best. So yeah, some of these I'll definitely be able to use. I haven't seen Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas though, so I want to watch that just so I can use that maybe next year. And then the holiday bucket list. So Hallmark movie binge. I don't really watch Hallmark movies. They all apparently are the same. Take holiday photos. Oh, I did that with my boyfriend this year. Holiday party. Did I do that when I was at my parents' house? No, I did not. Donate toys, photos with Santa. Technically, we did do that, me and my boyfriend. Holiday market. No, it would have been nice though. Holiday movie marathon. Yeah, I kind of did that as you saw earlier in my haul. All the pretty lights. Yes. Holiday shopping, Christmas dinner. Sadly, no. Bake cookies. Sadly, no also. Wrap gifts, decorate tree, decorate gingerbread house. Yes. Write letters to Santa. No. Send out holiday cards. Yes. First time this year doing it since I've been living out on my own. I'm so excited about that. Exchange gifts. Yes. Spread holiday cheer. Definitely. I was all about that this year. I was like Buddy the Elf this year in the terms of holiday cheer levels. Decorate for Christmas. At my parents' house, yeah. Leave out cookies for Santa. No. Some of the stuff is definitely stuff I would do when I have kids. So yeah, that's the foil that I got. I love her foil so much. So let us dive into the world of what ScribblePrintsCo kits I got. Crazy town. Alright, so I got 4. And one of them is winter themed. So I am going to start with the one you are most anticipating from the last section of the haul, which is Evergreen. This is the one that I got all the full boxes for. So let me just use this one to open it up and show you the format, as is my rule. So these are ultimates, and I don't usually show these in my hauls, so it's kind of unusual. So these are the full boxes. I am just going to go ahead and do a quick comparison to the ones I got from the other shops, just so we can see what we're working with here. So there is ScribblePrintsCo versus Paper Candy Art. And yeah, so I technically didn't even need these boxes because she's already in that one. But again, I'm going to spread this out over a lot of weeks, so the extra ones can't hurt. And I'll just throw that one in there too. So yeah, there's no dumb double box scene there, although I don't like that double box scene either. That's just also very plain and boring to me. So I'm probably going to go with that one, if anything. It's the most interesting one there is. Actually, that box is really boring too. That one I like because you actually get to see her hand, and you don't get to see that in any of the others. I love that tray scene. I like that view of the gingerbread house, although I also like the full view, so I'm going to try to use both of those at some point. I like how she always arranges her flat lays really cool. And yeah, I guess I like that scene the best, or that box the best out of the ScribblePrintsCo boxes, although there are extras. So let me just flip through those. Yeah, I'm going to have to like pick one set of like 9 full boxes that I think are the ultimate boxes, and then the rest of them I'm just going to haphazardly spread out over the next 2 weeks. But one of these is going to be like the ultimate version of this kit. So let me just go over the rest of the kit format. You get the checklists, which I don't use. You get all of these boxes here, which is partly why I got the ultimate, because I need all these boxes. And some of these are patterned in the background, which is really cool. And you get bill dues. And these all have the glitter stroke. And then this page with all your functional stuff. And your 9th full box here. With, yeah, it's just her with the snowball hands like that and that. They all have different backgrounds, which I think is so funny. But that's over like a Hello Winter embroidery hoop, which is really cool. I haven't actually been able to use these boxes yet because I haven't used the kit that has them yet, so it's going to be interesting to figure out how I'm going to do that. I think a kind of square script would work super well in that, because like I would find it really hard to cramp like a really long word into like one line. I don't want to hyphenate. And then I don't really use the check boxes either, except maybe in my daily planner. And then again, these pages are super useful for some white space planning with all the labels and all the little things. And then more labels here, and then headers. Again, I usually just grab dinners and that's it. And then deco, like super glittery weekend banner, some more boxes, work labels, and then this really tiny movie marquee. I like the big ones because I have space to write, but that one could be okay if you match it with a really small kind of like script, foil script. So let me see, like elf would probably be okay. You could also put a little elf character sticker right next to that. You would have room to do that. Polar Express. Would this even fit How the Grinch Stole Christmas? Like barely. It would overlap the outer border a little bit. So you could kind of think about that. But honestly, I would probably pair these with a bigger movie marquee from another kit because I am like stocking up on those. Or not other kit, other shop. And then your 10th full box is this really pretty plaid pattern, as is the bottom washi, which would be good to cut in half. And the extras that come with this kit, well, that you can get extra, are the glitter headers right here, which are the 4 main colors of the kit, but also she added some gold glitter overlaid over that. And then the fashion goals for this too, so I got so many dang boxes. Too many almost. So actually, this girl is completely new. Is not in any of the clip art and any of the other kits, so I probably may have to use that one. The others are just alternate skin tones for the ones that are included. But yeah, I needed that extra girl. So, and it's funny that I got so many for this because it's not even art that I'm super like in love with. I think it's alright, honestly. There are certain aspects I really like. Watch me just destroy this full box. Certain aspects I really like the Christmas bucket list. The gingerbread house was my favorite. And I really like the sheet of music over here too. And yeah, this scene right here with the fireplace. And I like the aesthetic of this scene right here, just being out in the snowy woods, but I also just think it makes for a really boring full box. But either way, I still think it's really pretty versatile winter art and not something I would necessarily have to save for when I'm living in a snowy area. And I put that in upside down because I did. So yeah, I don't know, I just think it's pretty, and I liked a lot of the full boxes from various shops, so I just kind of went with it. I'm the kind of person where I don't ever want to have to choose anything. If I have to choose something, like, I can't, I just won't choose. I'll just get everything. So now we have the 3 other kits that I got. I'm really happy about all of these. So this one is kind of a generic one. This is Holiday Soiree. A lot of shops were using this art too, but this one was the best one for me. So, I guess I kind of have to show you that 9th full box now, and the 10th one, because I kind of already set the precedent for doing that with the paper candy art ones. So, oh, I didn't even go over the freebie, which is just these little munchkin heads from Once More With Love. They always kind of collab on that. So yeah, just this color scheme I really love. The kind of black, white, gold, red, all of that is just so perfect, and it's so everywhere, and it makes it so dark. This is like almost my perfect holiday party aesthetic right here. Really loving that, and I love that dress. I love her skin tone with the white. Like, people with darker skin like maybe always look really good in white dresses, and also red, even though that's a really pale girl, but she looks really good in that too. So the outfit choices are just on point with this. And that scene right there, that double box scene, is amazing. You gotta have your holiday drinks, and I love that card and just everything. It's kind of fuzzy a little bit, like you can definitely tell like the background is blurred there. The glitter, which is supposed to be lights, definitely kind of gives a fuzzy kind of aesthetic to it, but I like how a lot of parts are in focus and do have very clean lines, so that makes it up for me. And so this 9th full box is this clutch, which is really gorgeous, and these heels, which are kind of hard to see against the background, but it is heels, and then the gift. And then the 10th one is this really gorgeous flower pattern. And so is the bottom washi. That's really pretty right there. So that is Holiday Soiree. And we have 2 more, and these are both Harry Potter themed. So these are both Christmas Harry Potter. So this one is Accio Christmas. You've probably seen this many times because it is a super popular kit. Definitely one of my favorite Harry Potter kits that I've seen. It's really got everything. So you have the girls in their little Weasley sweaters, which is so cool. The floating candles, Marauder's map. I love this scene of the Great Hall. I love pretty much any Great Hall scene with the like million Christmas trees that were put up. And I like how the packages are like brown. There's a lot of brown going on here, which looks really good. It's just really pretty, and it just screams Hogwarts. Like, this is it. I could be transported into this kit and I would be at Christmas at Hogwarts, and I would be so happy. So very blue and brown, very kind of Ravenclaw in that aspect, which is me. I'm Ravenclaw, so it works for me. And then this 9th one is kind of a clothing flat lay, like holiday clothing with a trunk. Oh, look at those boxes. A little star pattern in the background. That's really cool. And then this 9th one is kind of plain, or this 10th one rather. It's just wood. So you could easily put a quote overlay over that, and that would be really awesome. And then this you could cut in half. And then I got the glitter headers to go with that. I realized I did not actually show you the glitter headers for Holiday Soiree, which are these right here. Sorry, let me get that out of your way. So yeah, it's like red, white, and black, but then there's also gold flecks throughout, similar to the other one, whichever the other one was. I don't remember what's going on. Probably the evergreen one. And then finally, we have the Yule Ball kit, and this is just so stunning. I know that's like the #1 word anybody uses to describe any kit that's good, but like when I look at this, I think stunning. That's the word I use. I don't overuse that word. I'm not like other girls. JK. But yeah, both this kit and the one before are just like the most perfect Harry Potter kind of wintertime seasonal kits for me. This just screams Yule Ball. I love the white and the light pink. Like, that's just everything. And it's not even like necessarily white. It's like a light blue for a lot of it. And just that works so well. Even the faded blurry background works well in there. Love the dress. I love how that looks exactly like Fleur. Like, I just look at that, I'm like, that's Fleur. I don't even have to think about that. If I saw it, her out of context of this kit and just saw that girl and just anywhere, I would think that's Fleur. So that works so well for that. The suit, I love the wands just interspersed randomly. The scene of the Great Hall set up for the ball is just perfect. The decor is perfect. And the tables are just amazing. This is perfect. That's all I can say. It's the most stunning, perfect Yule Ball representation I could possibly ask for in a kit. I do love the Yule Ball scene. I love the music, and I love Hermione's dress. That's really what the whole movie is. And how grumpy Ron and Harry get. It's just really funny to me. And then this 9th full box is just another scene of the Christmas tree and the tables. So if you took Fleur out, that's what that would be. And then the 10th one, yeah, she always does like some kind of pattern for the 10th one. So there's a really light pattern there. Again, would be great for a quote box over that. And then this bottom washi would be great for cutting in half. Now I love the fashion girls for this because it is Hermione's dress. Although none of these girls really looks like Hermione, I am okay with that. I just love the dress. Of course I love Emma Watson, but the dress is the real star of the show during the Yule Ball scene. So which one am I going to use? I don't know. I kind of want to go with the blonde. Yeah. The blonde seems like it would match the best, so it's probably going to be the blonde. And then here's the gorgeous glitter headers over that. I'm in love with this kit so much. I have like probably 4 months worth of Harry Potter kits by now. I will eventually have enough to do a whole Harry Potter year, and by God I will. Just kidding, I would never do that. That would literally kill me if I attempted to do that. I would want to, but I would not do that in actuality. I'll just hoard them until I die. So that is it for my ScribblePrints order. ScribblePrintsCo rather. I do have the January mystery kit. I am not showing it to you right now in case you want to skip this section for spoilers. I did kind of save this for last for that reason. So you can go ahead, skip to, well, you don't have to skip to the end. I'll just say thank you for watching this far, and I will see you on my next haul, y'all. But if you want to stay, this is your last chance to back out before I show the January mystery for ScribblePrintsCo. And here's a little sneak of that. Here's a sneak of the foil. So I actually had a woman send me the entire kit completely unopened. So this is how it would look as if I received it, which is really exciting because I've never really gotten the whole kit as if I had subscribed myself to the kit. So I get everything. Ooh, I sense magnets and a magnet and a die cut. Ooh, see, I never get all this extra stuff. This is so, I'm so hyped. So here's this gorgeous Sterling card of the washi cake and just a slice of said cake and balloons. I love that. So January month is always birthday month. I liked last year's birthday, but not really that much to buy it. It just wasn't me. And I've always been on the lookout for a birthday kit because it's very rare that I find a birthday kit in a shop that I really like. Very rare. So when I do see it, I have to snap it up. So this was like probably the second or third listing in the buy sell trade that anybody had put up for the January mystery. And so I jumped on that. And I'm really pleased that I got it, and I got it so fast. So yeah, this birthday kit just really seemed to be me. It was a planner birthday kit. Like she says, this year we decided to do a planner themed birthday party. It's her favorite yet. Yes, it is my favorite yet too. I'm just glad to have a birthday kit that I really like because I have a really nice boys birthday kit, or I guess guys birthday kit. And I have a pet birthday kit, and I have like 1 or 2 girls birthday kits that I'm not super obsessed with, but I am obsessed with this one. So there's like all the extras here. So this is a magnet, which is really cool. I'm gonna stick it on the safe at work because that is the only magnetic surface I feel like I'm allowed to stick things on. If you remember from my last haul, I got a magnet of the Once More with Love calendar for next year. I did put that on the safe today. So this will go up somewhere near that, but this is really pretty. It's a stack of gorgeous washi that nobody else at work will even know what this is, but I will know and it will make me happy. And then this is a die cut that is not also a sticker. It is just a die cut, but it's like a vinyl die cut. I'm pretty sure it's not a sticker, but I also don't want to be wrong about that. It is a vinyl sticker. I was wrong. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but it is gorgeous. I kind of want to put it on my... Oh, I really want to put it on my washi drawers. But I know that it'll be covered up at some point. I don't know. I will think about this. If I had a washi cart, I would put it on that, but I don't. I don't yet. I'll save it. So let's get into the actual kit. This is the ultimate. And just look at these full boxes. Look at all this pink and all this birthday stuff and all this planner stuff and tell me this isn't you. This isn't all of us. I mean, I'm sure it's not. There's going to be people who don't like this. Obviously, that's why I have this kit in the first place, because it was sold to me by somebody else who didn't want it. So, but this is probably a lot of us right here. I love this plannerception. That's one of my favorite tropes in clip art. That may be pretty similar to how I actually put the kit together myself, which is kind of like inspo right there. There's the cake, the washi cake. More cake and a pink drink from Starbucks. I feel like I'm just repeating everything she said in the reveal video because I just watched that. But in case y'all haven't seen it or it's been a while, I'll just refresh y'all. You have your little gift bag and then the stack of washi right next to it. Imagine getting that much washi as a gift. Oh my god, that'd be so expensive. And then I love her with her perfectly straight blonde hair, and her gifts and bags, a gift flat lay right here, happy birthday card, and then the desk scene right here with the washi drawer, of which I have 3 now because I'm so extra, and the Raskog planner card, of course. And I love this gold and white desk. I want this desk so bad. Somebody give me this desk for my birthday. Gold and white is my favorite color scheme for things, for like home decor. So I would be all about that. So yeah, this is like so me. Like, I didn't even used to be that into pink, but like I'm kind of into pink now, ever since being a planner girl. And this is so pink. So there is your checklists, which I don't use. I am just going to briefly show you all these pages again because it is the mystery and it feels special to do so. So for your 9th full box, you get a cupcake and a party cup, and then balloons in the background. Get some labels and little things, fancy labels and headers. Pretty deco. You get the whole planner in the deco. I love how with her deco she'll frequently do things that she doesn't include in the actual full boxes, so it's like bonus content, including the happy birthday little banner right there. And then lastly, this is like pink leopard print. Oh, that's really pretty with like gold glitter flecks in that. Ooh, this is new. Well, maybe new to me because I don't get mystery kits that often, but it feels like something new that she's doing. So you get your girls, 4 versions of that. Who am I going to use? I'm probably going to use that one because that is actually like literally what I look like if my hair was down, which you will never ever see it down. You always, if you've seen me in a video, which has been like probably twice that I've put a video up of me anywhere in the planner world, you will see me in a bun. But if my hair was wet and it was down, it looks exactly like that. Well, it looks a little bit longer than that. But if it was like starting to dry and it got a little poofy and shorter, that's what it would look like. So I will pretty much have to use that one because that is me. And I actually really love that. That's like the closest girl I've ever seen to me in a planner kit. I think off the top of my head, that's like the closest. So I'm really, really pleased that this is like going to be my birthday kit for some birthday when I actually bother to celebrate it again. Yeah, that's perfect. It's like fate. I meant I have to have this as my planner kit. So this was like a gift from God or a gift from Andrea. Same thing in the planner world, honestly. And I love these tall girls too. It's basically just like her, but like tall version. Love it. And then your add-ons, you get the glitter headers right here. You get your label sampler add-on. So this would probably be enough to do no white space right here, but this would just add on to that. Let me see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So if you, maybe 14. So you could theoretically stretch this out over 2 weeks if you really tried, which is what I'm thinking of these for, but I may just use these just for the extra quarter boxes because there's never enough quarter boxes. I don't know. I know that I'm going to have extras of these boxes if I try to use the kit for 1 week. So we'll see kind of what I want to do with that. But I already kind of showed you which ones I would plan on using. But it would be a possibility if you wanted to try that. And then here is the 15mm washi strip if you want to cut the bottom washi in half and do that and put some overlay over that, which I might very well do, or just save this because it could go with like any other pink kit. And then your little munchkin head sampler right there. And then the wiggle that goes with this week is like a very new format wiggle, and I'm so super psyched that I got the very first new format wiggle because I'm just obsessed with it. Not necessarily the new bow. I don't like the new bow. I like the old bow better. But I like this format. It just seems so chunky. There's so much in it. So let me just fling it all over the place for y'all. So we have the bottom washi overlays. So you get the bow here, which is similar to how the bow was before, except it's a whole different bow. And then you get confetti here. But it's not just like twinkle confetti or even just normal dot confetti. It's like actual bow confetti. They're all little bows in there, which is really kind of a cool idea. So I think it looks really pretty in confetti form, the new bow. So there's that. Then you get this page with all the cutout icons. So it seems like a lot more cutout icons than usual. I think occasionally in the past for her wiggles, she's done some icons on here that were not on the circle wiggles and vice versa. Or not on the circle icons sheet. But here it looks like she just went with all of them, which is great because I love these. Yeah, and you get 2 SBC icons right there, 3 bows, and then 2 little ScribblePrintsCo labels right there, which is really neat. This is like a very different wiggle format. Then you get your weekend banner, and then a whole sheet of like all of her best-selling scripts in the in gold, and obviously the foil color. So that is just perfect. Like if all of her wiggle formats were in this color, that's all I would ever need to buy. I would just buy a wiggle for each week, and that would be it. That'd be all I need. I don't need to even reach into my stash. So yeah, I'm super obsessed with that's included, and like that all this is included. So you get 3 sheets of this next page, which is the header overlays. So you get 2 kinds. So you could do all of it in these bows, all of it in this confetti, or both. You could do a mix of both. And then you get 6 full box overlays, which is even better than 4, which is what it used to be. But they are all kind of the same. They're just kind of a border of the bows. But, you know, obviously this one only has 2 of the borders of the corners instead of 4. But that is like so much more than you got before. Basically double like what you would need really, or double what the old one was. This page is the same. These circle icons and then the date dots, classic. And then this page she just started including. It looks kind of like it's on white paper, but I don't think it is. I think it's on clear. It is still on clear, thank God. I'm just hallucinating that it looks whiter. It's the same paper as the other paper. But yeah, so she actually went ahead and included all of the food doodles and is that all of the drink doodles? I don't think it is all of the drink doodles. Let me see though. So the soda's kind of the same. That's there. Boba is not there. Yeah, well, because Boba's already there. That was on the food sheet. So I think she kind of just combined the two, although there isn't tea on here, which is really sad to me, because tea is the thing I drink the most often out of all of this. But yeah, she did put a lot of the other drinks on there, so you get your food and drink sampler, which is really cool that she's now including this in Wiggles, because that seemed like totally unprecedented and unexpected, but it's a really great thing that she's doing, because a lot of this stuff is going to come in handy throughout the week, especially donuts and pizza and sushi and wine and Starbucks, which are like my favorite things, and ice cream. If there was a burrito on the sheet, I would include that too. And cookies, yeah, that's my favorite stuff right there. And then finally you get this little tiny deco sheet of just all these little bows, which are so cute. These pair really well with her other deco sheets, which are just like various like confetti dots and like the dots, and I think she has bows and possibly hearts or something else, or twinkles, I think. But yeah, I like the variation of size in those, and you could just mix those in with these and that would look really good. So this is a really pretty gold wiggle, and it would look really good with this kit. So I think I am going to use this wiggle with this kit as it was intended, because the accent color in this kit is gold. If you did a pink wiggle over it, it would just kind of overwhelm you with pink. It would be way too much. So you definitely need an accent color, and there is some gold in the kit, so it would go really perfectly, I think. This is just her classic gold in a new format. So I am going to keep this all together and use it all together. So I can't wait to use that for some upcoming birthday. I'm not really sure yet, but I'm really glad that I have one on hand just ready for that. So yeah, so that brings us to the end of this haul. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, and share, that would be amazing. And I will see you in my next video. Ciao.